Creating a podcast channel usually brings to mind high-quality microphones, cameras, and a professional studio with advanced lighting. But what if you could bypass all of that? Imagine building a podcast without the typical setup, one that's powered by the latest AI tools, faceless and fully automated, reaching thousands while you stay behind the scenes. Today, we're diving into how you can set up your own faceless AI-powered podcast channel and turn it into a steady source of passive income. Take a look at this video.
It's to be filled immediately.
Right.
But research is showing us that boredom is anything but empty.
Yeah.
It's actually a really critical state for our brains, a time when they can truly flourish.
Okay, I am intrigued. So let's talk about what happens in our brains when we're bored.
Yeah.
I'll admit, when I feel that familiar itch of boredom coming on my hand, automatically reaches for my phone.
Oh yeah, me too.
You too.
It's like an
Right now, creating a podcast channel on YouTube is a big opportunity. YouTube is giving lots of new podcasts extra reach and visibility, helping them grow faster than ever. And there's a special advantage to using a faceless AI podcast. These videos tend to be longer, often over 30 minutes, which means viewers stick around until the end. This boosts your watch time and helps your channel perform even better. So grab some snacks, sit back and stay with me till the end. This is going to be worth it. Step 1 is choosing the right niche. This is key. To make a podcast that works, you need a clear, specific focus that will grab people's attention. Think about what interests you: self-improvement, tech reviews, mental health, or maybe history stories. Choosing something you enjoy will keep you motivated and make your content more engaging. You can pick a niche yourself or ask ChatGPT for some inspiration. Just type in, suggest a less saturated podcast topic for a new channel, and you'll have lots of ideas right away. Let's choose one to get started. I'm choosing digital minimalism as the topic for my podcast. Give ChatGPT a prompt to brainstorm video ideas around this theme. There are several ideas from ChatGPT. Select one to go with. Next, we'll create the script. Type in a prompt like this. Could you provide me a script on a podcast, The Benefits of Being Bored, How Reducing Screen Time Boosts Creativity? Then press enter, and ChatGPT will give you a full script ready to go. Next, it's time to create the audio. I'll show you an incredible tool that generates high-quality podcast audio in just one click. First, search Google Labs AI on Google, then click the top link. Scroll down to Notebook LM and click Try It Now. Next, click on Create. Here you can upload a PDF, Google Doc, or add a link to a YouTube video or blog post to gather data. Since we already generated a script from ChatGPT, click Copied Text, copy the script, and paste it here. Then hit Insert. You can add up to 50 sources. Just make sure they're related to your podcast topic. Once all the links are in, click Generate, and the tool will process everything to create a summary. And just like that, our script has been transformed into an audio. Now let's give it a listen.
All right, so today we're diving into something a little bit different.
Yeah.
Boredom.
Boredom.
I know, to some seriously awesome ideas.
You know, it's so true. We've been kind of conditioned to think of boredom.
We've got a conversation between a man and a woman, and at 16 minutes, it's an ideal podcast length. Go ahead, download the audio, and move on to the next step. The next step is creating the video. I'll walk you through two methods, starting with the first. For this, we'll generate an image of two people in a studio. You can use any image generator. I'm using Leonardo AI. Start by clicking Image Generation and typing a prompt. I'll include one in the description. Just paste it into ChatGPT to get more variations for different styles. Then choose the Phoenix preset, set the dimensions to 16 by 9, and click Generate. In a few seconds, you'll get 4 variations. Pick one you like, download it, or if you want something different, tweak the prompt and generate more images. I like this one, so let's download it. Next, head to Canva and open the Elements tab, search for sound waves, and then in the Advanced Filter options, click Animated. Pick one that you like. I'll go with this one. Click on Download, choose the GIF file type, check the transparent background box, and then download it. Now let's move on to editing. We'll use CapCut for this. Start by importing all your materials. First, add the audio file to the timeline, then place the image and adjust it to match the length of the audio. Next, add the GIF file and align its length with the audio and image. Position the GIF between the male and female characters. If the sound wave GIF appears on top of the mic, You can fix this by again adding the image layer above all other layers. Then, go to Remove Background and select Auto Removal, so the sound wave goes behind the mic, creating a great effect. Adjust as needed. To add captions, go to the Captions tab, select Auto Captions, and wait a few seconds to generate them. Customize the caption style and color, and your video is ready. Export when done.
Today we're diving into something a little bit different.
Yeah.
Boredom.
Boredom.
I know you're probably thinking boredom. Seriously.
When we resist that urge to scroll, just pick up our phone and start looking at things.
Our first method is complete, and now we're ready for method 2. Open CapCut, start a new project and bring in the audio file. Drag it onto the timeline and listen through it.
All right, so today we're diving into something a little bit different.
Yeah.
Cutting each section where the voice switches to the other person. Here's an example of how it should look.
Yeah.
Boredom. Boredom.
Do this for the entire audio. After that, click all of the woman's voice segments. Just hold Control and click, then drag them to the bottom layer. Lock the upper layer, mute the bottom layer, so you have separate layers, the top for the male voice and the bottom for the female. Export each voice separately. First, name the male voice Export Male. Uncheck the video option, choose MP3 for audio only, and export. Then lock the bottom layer, mute the top layer, and export the female voice as female. Now you have 2 separate audio tracks ready for your next steps. Let's create the avatar's scenes. We'll use Wondershare Verbo for this. First, download and sign in with Google. There are many avatars you can choose from. Since we need one for a podcast in a sitting area, select an option from the fixed background category. Pick this one for the male avatar in landscape format. First, remove the subtitles because we only need the audio file. Import the audio file, click Apply, and then click Export. It will take around 3 to 4 minutes to generate the final video. Next, we need a female avatar. Choose this one. Disable the subtitles, import the female audio file, and then export it. Once the video is generated, download it. For editing, open CapCut. Import both clips and the Notebook LM audio file. Place both clips on the timeline and extract the audio, since the audio wasn't smooth due to the cuts. Place the audio file on the timeline. After that, go to Mask, choose Rectangle Mask, and adjust it. Do the same for the female clip and adjust it as well. Next, go to Captions, select Auto Captions, and click Generate. Then, change the template. Keep the captions simple, without fancy fonts or colors. Now, our video is ready. Let's export it. Feel free to join our Discord if you need any guidance on starting your own channel. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Now, take a look at the final video.
What if boredom is actually the key to unlocking your creativity?
Well, yeah.
What if those moments of quiet stillness are actually when your brain is working its hardest behind the scenes?
Absolutely.
So today we're going to explore that.
Yeah.
The unexpected power of boredom.
Yeah, I love that.
And how making a little space for it can lead to some seriously awesome ideas.
It's so true. We've been kind of conditioned to think of boredom as this negative thing, this void that needs to be filled immediately.
Right.
But research is showing us that boredom is anything but empty.
Yeah.
It's actually a really critical state for our brains, a time when they can truly flourish.
Okay, I am intrigued. So let's talk about what happens in our brains when we're bored.
Yeah.
I'll admit, when I feel that familiar itch of boredom coming on my hand, automatically reaches for my phone.
Oh yeah, me too.
You too.
It's like an instant